had to be unusual that a father would tell his little girl, his only child, that she could do anything she wanted to in life. But he said it a lot. My daddy told me I was smart so often, I believed him. I suppose I owe my natural confidence to my daddy. But y'all, confidence for what? When I was young, back in the Bronze Age, little girls did not envision careers. Man, had I had a crystal ball back there when I was a kid in Lakeview, that wide spot in the road where I grew up near Waco, and had I seen that I would become the governor of the great state of Texas, the 9th largest economy in the world, well, I would have fallen backwards off the porch laughing. Now, y'all, while it was the greatest honor of my life to serve Texas as its governor, just wonderful to come to know by its people, being governor was my job. It wasn't me. I thought my duty in life was to be perfect. Perfect wife, mother, lover, cook, you name it. If it was in those glossy magazines, I was doing it. I helped several women run for office, much younger than I, of course. And one fine day, a bunch of our Politico friends come over to persuade my husband to run for county commissioner. Sort of like a governor on a small little local scale. He didn't want to run. One of them says, "Well, Ann, why don't you run?" Turns out, all our pals think I got a shot. And you know what? It just seemed like a better idea to run for governor of Texas instead. And without even knowing it, I placed my bets on me. Now, don't get me wrong. Being a mother meant everything to me. But my kids were all grown up, and here I had this chance to put to the fire things I had stood for my whole life. I was ambitious, but that's because I know that life is not fair. But government should be. We would create a government of citizens, have 3,000 appointments to office, many of them female, Hispanic, black, gay, Asian, disabled, Republican. There would be no persons in all of Texas who did not see others serving in office who looked just like them. And I'll tell you what, an awful lot of folks were terrifically proud of their great state. After 4 years of this mad intensity came re-election time. And even though my popularity in the polls was stronger than it ever was, I did not win my second term. Following an old tradition, I marked a passage in the good book for the incoming governor. Amos 5:15. Hate the evil and love the good, and establish justice in the court. I have to confess, I wasn't going to miss the stress. I would miss those children in the classrooms, those kids that used to grab me around the knees. And I think of the old people who really need a voice. The person who holds this office really must have a conscience to know that how they direct this government dramatically affects the lives of real people who are counting on them. Well, shoot, nobody wants to go. Let me just say, you haven't lived till you've been the governor of Texas. All that aside, it's time to quit whining and start participating. I'm gonna cut to the chase. Men and women, we are all in this together. Public servants work for you. You have the power to call them out and call them down. If they are racist, if they are sexist, if they are wrong, you must call them out. Do you remember what John Lennon sung to us? About how life happens while we're busy making other plans. Well, my plans were pulled up short with a bad turn in my health. Do you know just the word? Cancer? So potent. People even look down when they say it. So here was another battle in my life. And I ain't never run from a fight yet. I was gonna approach it the way I did anything. Hit the gas. There was this poem recited long ago that I stumbled on and really loved. And I tossed it aside and said, save this for me, you know? In case I ever needed it for a funeral. Yeah, I wasn't thinking it'd be mine. And his lines like, call me by my old familiar name. Love that. And I am somewhere very near. Now, traditionally, you're supposed to close these sort of things with a pearl of wisdom. But what do I know? Look, kids, the here and now is all you have. And if you play it right, it's all you need. I wish for you that you would value the love of your family and friends as if your life depends on it. Because it does. That you would take a chance on your dreams and bet on yourself. Because after all, you gotta go out on a limb because that's where the fruit is. And Daddy, you were right. I was smart, and I could do anything I wanted to.